Long ago, around 10,000 BCE in a place called Mesopotamia, where Iraq is today, people discovered beer by happy accident. Imagine grains left in a bowl, soaked by rain, warmed by the sun and turning into a fizzy, tangy drink. This early beer, called sikaru, was like liquid bread, full of energy and safer than dirty water. Smithsonian Magazine 2017. By 3000 BCE, the Sumerians wrote recipes on clay tablets praising their beer goddess Ninkasi, who showed them how to brew. Everyone drank it, kids, workers, even priests. Civil 1964 Journal of Cuneiform Studies.
In ancient Egypt, beer was as important as bread.
Called heket, it was made from barley and sometimes flavored with sweet dates. Workers building the pyramids got paid with jugs of it, up to a gallon a day. Hornsey 2003, A History of Beer and Brewing. Far away in China around 7000 BCE, people mixed rice, honey, and fruit to make a beer-like drink. In South America, the Incas chewed corn to start their beer, called chicha, a tradition some still follow. McGovern 2009, Uncorking the Past, Washington Post 2023. Fast forward to the Middle Ages in Europe, where monks in monasteries became beer experts. Around 800 CE, they started adding hops, little green buds that gave beer a bitter taste and kept it fresh longer. Washington Post 2023. By the 1200s, hopped beer was a hit, especially in Germany. In 1516, a law called the Reinheitsgebot said beer could only use water, barley, and hops. Yeast came later, making sure it was pure. Barth 2017, The Chemistry of Beer. Back then, everyone drank beer daily because water wasn't always safe. Women, called brewsters, often led the brewing until big businesses took over. In the 1800s, the Industrial Revolution changed everything. Machines and fridges made it easier to brew lots of beer. A scientist named Louis Pasteur figured out how yeast works in the 1860s, and Carlsberg's lab in 1883 made pure yeast for crisp lagers like Heineken. Nelson 2005, The Barbarian's Beverage. Big brands grew, but their beers tasted similar. In the U.S., a law called Prohibition, 1920-1933, shut down thousands of breweries, leaving just a few by 1933, Brewers Alliance 2017. In the 1970s, small brewers like Sierra Nevada said, "Let's make beer exciting again." They created bold flavors, think fruity IPAs, sour beers, and rich stouts. Acitelli 2013, The Audacity of Hops. By July 2025, there are over 9,500 breweries in the U.S. alone, and thousands more worldwide, making every kind of beer you can imagine. Brewers Association 2024. People now love beers with no alcohol, like those from Athletic Brewing, which make up 15% of U.S. sales because they're healthier. Brew News 2025, X, June 2025. Brewers care about the planet using solar power and recycling water. Beer Institute 2023. Some even use computers to pick the perfect hops or grow yeast in labs for new tastes, like beers with a hint of hemp. Kernia Licensing, X, July 2025. Today, beer is a $700 billion industry, and festivals like Germany's Oktoberfest, started in 1810 for a royal wedding, bring millions together to celebrate. Statista, 2025. From ancient clay pots to high-tech brews, beer tells a story of people coming together, inventing and toasting life's joys. Like and subscribe for more fascinating history.